Howdy YouTube, just going to shoot a quick video. This is a video response to Civilian Soldier 762 and the Rebel Prepper. The video is about high points and how bad high points suck. Civilian Soldier 762 has a real good video and descriptive, and he goes into detail about how bad high points suck. The Rebel Prepper came back with a video saying how bad high points don't suck. If you need grips, Club of Seal. Well, that's a little off the wall. He said a C9 was his very first pistol. He would trust his life to a C9. Well, I left a little remark saying, regardless of how much you polish that turd, it's still a turd. Cheap materials, a mixed bag of a reputation. And he comes back saying that I had nothing nice to say, blah blah blah. Well, if you don't want something, if you don't like criticism, don't have the comments on. I wasn't being out of the way, but he chose to kick me off, and what else? Come back with a comment saying eat Cheetos and watch porn. Well, sorry my friend, that stuff is very juvenile and I have outgrown that long ago. And to me, that stuff makes as much sense as a Yankee flying Dixie. It just don't go together. It's like oil and water. Anyway, this is my alternative to a shitty piece of shit high point. It's a FEG Makarov 9x18. Its overall length is just under 7 inches, size of my hand. It's 1 inch wide versus that brick piece of shit high point. A little bit of history about the gun. It's modeled on a Walther PPK. It does come in different calibers. This one is in the 9x18. They do come in the 32 and the 380. Different other countries do make these guns. Chinese, Russian, East Germany, Czechoslovakia. This one is a Hungarian. And I've had the Czechoslovakian. It's a double stack magazine. If I'm not mistaken, they do come in 10 round and a 12 round magazine. The Russians started using these in 1951 and replaced them in 1991. They still do use them as a primary sidearm for the law enforcement, special ops, Spetsnaz, some military. Just they still use them just because of the sheer numbers that they have of them. Let's see. I do recommend reading this article. The book is still out. There was a article written about the Makarov, the PM version, the Russian. And as soon as I find it, okay, here we go. It's on page 100. The guy goes into details about the accuracy of the gun. Versatile Russian pistol that serves Moscow, beat cops, and the Spetsnaz. He does go into better detail than what I'm going to do. So if you want to check it out, there it is. In comparison to the bullet size, it is a 95 grain bullet. It's what I've got is just regular old ball ammo comparison to a 9mm Luger. And it ain't coming into focus. There we go. One is 115 grain hollow point, 9x19. The Makarov is a 9x18. And a 380 is a 9x17, which I don't have one. 1,000 feet per second. It does have similar ballistics to a 9mm. Like I said, it's a nice little round. In comparison to a high point, you don't have Tri-Carry conceal that damn brick. Like I said, this gun is about the size of my palm, my hand. It feels nice. It's nice and comfortable to grip. A lot of these guns are coming in as a carry conceal. And as far as price, I know a lot of you guys like the high points because of the price. These guns are very affordable. They're about the same range price as a high point. They do range between 175 to 250. It just depends on the condition and the country that you get these things from. This particular one is milled out of all aluminum. The release is a little high. Usually they're down here, or the others is a heel release. Single stack, 7 rounds. Safety check. Clear. To break these down, it's not bad. The similarities to a high point is that it does have a fixed barrel. Release this, pull the slide back, lift up, and release it. Now watch out, now this spring will pop off. And similar to, see, fixed barrel. These things are very, very accurate. I've had a few of them, and I do like them. As with the high points, sometimes the little bit of a finish to get on the feed ramp. These things are out of the box, ready to go. The slide is similar to a high point. You have your sear. Everything is inside the slide, which it's not that piece of shit brick. This one does have an excellent finish. Now, reattaching it can be a pain in the ass. They do have a guide rails versus the high point. So, when you get one of these things, they are a bitch. When you do try to put the slide on, just this thing does have a tendency to go back in, so, and it will keep it from locking in. That's it. Sometimes you do have, quick lesson, whenever it gets like this and it doesn't want to attach, which this is the first, sometimes usually you just hit the top of the slide and it goes together just fine. Hit the safety, does have a hammer block. It does release it, drops it. See? And the pull it's at least over 10 pounds. Like this, easy. A little bit of creep, clip, maybe pound and a half, 2 pounds. I mean, it is what it is. It is, like I said, it's a simple little pistol, simple design, very accurate, very reliable. The reputation, I mean, it's been around for over 60 years, still going, compared to a piece of shit high point. You guys are worried about prices. This is comparable to the prices. ammo when the ammo scare was going on, I didn't have a hard time finding the 9x18 Makarovs. These were in some places plentiful. Sometimes they were a little hard to get hold of, unlike a 22, 9mm, 45, whatever you have. A lot of your common rounds, you're still having a hard time finding them. These, I still can find these. So, nice, lightweight little gun. Like I said, for the size and the price, the accuracy, reliability, you can't go wrong with these things. Versus a god-awful piece of shit, unreliable Hi-Point. Now there was a guy I do recommend. He does put these things through a torture test. It is the Bulgarian version. Military Arms Channel. Sturmgewehr. I do recommend checking his video out on the torture test on these things. I mean, he gives it hell and no problems, no jams. It's just go, go, go. Let's see, one quick little thing. The Makarovs were manufactured along with the AKs, the very first AKs, the Russian PM versions. So like I said, it's like an AK. It's going to go boom every time you pull the trigger. No matter, I mean, it might be ugly, but it will go boom. Just leave a comment, subscribe, ask questions. Anything I missed, I'll try to get to it next time, guys. Y'all have a good, safe weekend. Thanks.